Kori-Odan the Yi-chan, or as we know it in English, Aurion, Legacy of the Kori-Odan. Hi everyone! I realize that you may be interested in knowing why I decided just to restart the intro. It's because I realized that, let's see. Let me see about this. It turns out that I had unplugged this laptop, so the laptop was basically trying to kneecap the CPU and preventing me from encoding things. So I apologize to everyone with the audio. Now it should be fine, because apparently my laptop says that, hey, if I'm unplugged, I need to make sure the CPU can't run very fast. So that's exactly what happened, and also why it was trying to cut the audio and it was like messing up all the settings. So anyway, as you all remember, we're here at Namayode's camp, and we're gonna try to figure out. Okay, what did I get here? Oh, it's Nafsi Greaves. I think I can equip that. Of course the battle's not over yet, Domindang. I told you. And of course, as always, yeah, exactly. Basically, if you don't have it plugged in, it will try to cap the CPU down. Do I want more stamina? Wakuga. Stamina's kind of important too. I think I'm gonna use it. Yeah, I think that's. I just bought this too, so yeah, they both are pretty good. And okay, so yeah, everyone thinks that feels that it's working. That's the Ogunpanne shirt. Yeah, I think I'll keep this for now. They have a different color on my side, but whatever color you see is completely random on Twitch, so what I see is different from what. Hi, Dix Monicus. Welcome to the stream. I'm relieved that you survived, but I'm asking you to pick the right side before the war. The King of Gold, Dix Monicus. There are a bunch of people here. And Golvai, of course, I didn't get to correctly welcome you. Welcome to the stream, and to the rest of you. This is the way to Kajuta Rojo. You've got no right to go that way. I think they'll just say the same thing. Can I go here? No. I am not allowed to go to Kajuta Rojo myself. And I'm glad you survived on Dexmonicus. I already sent you. Oh, sorry. I just saw a private message. To that person sending me the private message, I'll get back to you on that one. Just send it. We'll just talk on Facebook. And anyway, let's see. The Bojas have a secret unit, the Zangalus. We'll have the Marabouts on our side. Oh, huh. You achieved your full awakening that young? You must be an incredible warrior. And yes, Domindog, I see your message. I can't respond to it if I'm playing a game, as I told you. Ragnarok. I think there's the running joke. Oh, I see. Oh, it means the golden one in Norse myth. Oh. And yes, if anyone's sending private messages, don't expect me to respond to it. I have some stuff that's going to be helpful. Who are these people, anyway? I was a merchant before, but I decided to join Nama. Nama's right. Our tribe couldn't stay out of it doing nothing. A Bawanga warrior. The Kulu griots have chosen to remain neutral. But at least the Marabouts are with us. Oh, you're 17 years old? You are a child. Oh, Domindog, I told you, don't say irrelevant things. That has nothing to do with anything. Oh, by the way, if Domindog says another irrelevant comment, he gets a timeout. As I said. Oh, you have to be a little harsher on him. I'm sorry, guys. If it seems like I'm picking on him, it's not because I'm trying to be mean, but he has broken the rules of before. Let's see. I wonder where you can... Probably like for like about a minute or two. If it's nothing too bad, but if it's very irrelevant, then no. For now, don't time him out. It's okay. He hasn't said anything. I would probably give him about a minute or two if he says something like that again. Let's see. I got some stuff. Bois mask. Okay, see? What is this place? Is an okay. Good. Stick to the rules or you'll be fine. Oh, Zalia. Someone explain Domindang. I can't explain at the moment. We're getting the supplies ready for the Boja attack. Oh, so this is a supply depot. Nama has united the tribes like Demeter did before her. Oh, Demeter, her brother. This is Africa. Nice, Illusion Queen. I understood that reference. I got that reference. You get the Captain America gif. But I don't have it on me here. This version is 1. Actually, what version is this? That's a good question. I'm curious too. I think it's 1.03. So it has the bug fixes. Alright, we gotta go back to the Griot. I have to probably exit out to see it. Normally you could see it here, but it doesn't say so unless you go to the title screen, so I'm not gonna do that. That's too much annoyance. But I believe it is the latest patch, so I think it's 1.03. Oh, okay, Illusion Queen. Thank you for letting your thoughts be known to everybody. Anyway, there's nothing I can do here, so I need to go back to that area. I need to ask the Griots what to do in Kuzaliwa. Also, Domindang, what did I tell you about sending irrelevant private messages? I can't respond to your private messages. Yes, that wooden fence is on fire. Oh, we need to talk to the... So, anyone sending me a private message that I can't get to it right now, so don't expect me to respond immediately. Beautiful seas. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Oh, I already talked to him earlier. Anyway, we really need to get in here somehow. Do you think we can go through? Wait. When I focus, I can hear a question. It's like in Shakai Lituba. You have the instrument of blood. Why are you here? Ancestors of Griots. We are here because we are looking for answers to save the Hekimas of Zama. Zama. This dream, isn't it dead? It's based on a lot on Central African culture, actually. Huh? Well, I can't say I understand what's happening, but at least we can go now. That is not a god of the sky. That is the... We actually don't know who that is yet. Although it is a good question. I don't think it is a god, so to speak. Actually, we haven't really been interacting with deities. We've just been interacting with dead people. I'm going to save here on top of this one. 4. Because why not? So we were deemed worthy to go into the inner sanctum of Kululutuba. Just because we were talking about being from Zama. I don't know if it's a former king. This is the Griot. Whoa, she has no pupils. No, it's not Enzo's father. We did meet him already, but... No, you don't have to help me play to the end. I think I'm probably gonna get there before you ever will. I don't need to know how to get to the end, but thank you for offering. Anyway, Shauna says... Oh, it's interesting that she has a Western last name. Although, wait, this is Africa, I forgot. So a lot of people have Western last names. Well, hello. You seem to be a bit stressed. Am I wrong? It's a bit ironic for someone who, like you, seems to be very powerful, don't you think? Take a step back. You will see that things will already feel much better after. Huh. Well, huh? These seem to be the same fresco paintings as in the tomb of the Kori-Odans. Oh, someone, okay, not someone not important. Domindang, that's fine, but in my case, I request that you do not do that for this game. Yeah, don't tell me how to play the game, because I wanna figure it out on my own. So that is my rule for this stream, is that I do not want help. Unless, like, I ask for it, I guess. Why, Domindang asks. It's a very simple answer. Let me get this, while I'm getting this, Kalo. It's because I want to get a challenge. I don't need tutorials for this game in particular. Because I want to figure it out myself. I want to give a challenge. But thank you for trying to help, though. Ooh, a Kajuta breastplate. I'll take that. Well, even if you knew the ending of this game, it'd still be worth playing. But I agree that I don't need to know. I don't know if he can read English well enough to play this game. This is worse. So, screw that. Let's see. Can I talk to anybody here? And Gil, welcome to the stream. If I played what? I guess I can't talk to anybody. But what is this secret person? Oh, this is the elder. Alright, let's begin. Right, it's also true too. Makulu. Bawale. Who shook the veil to talk with the old turtle? Chief Griot of Bawanga. I am the Queen of Zama, Erine Kori-Odan. I have come with my husband, King Enzo Kori-Odan. Love to stab those with Hikaru no Go. Oh yeah, Valkyria Chronicles. That would have really, really sucked if people tried to tell people what to do. We have traveled from very far to listen to the turtle's wisdom. Yake. Zama? It's been quite a long time since I've heard that name. You know Zama? Why do you have the same fresco paintings as the ones in Kori-Odan's tomb? Sorrow, sorrow. Patience, young lion. Turtles go slow to remind us to go in order. Great Turtle, what is buried in Kajuta Rojo? And how is it related to Zama? Thank you, Bawale. Melody of possibilities. To make me live long enough so I can set my own eyes on the children of Zama. What is buried in the heart of Kajuta Rojo is the disgraceful legacy of Zama. Huh? Awale. Everyone who found the light had to live through their greatest darkness. So apparently it is a record of the bad things that Zama has done. Interesting. It is the same for Zama. Let me tell you of the dark times in the city of those who have no walls. Apparently they can't keep consistent. 5,000 years ago, just after Ukungu Damu, Nasser Kori-Odan left the continent of Boja with the best hekimas of the time. They were brilliant men and women who didn't want to see their intelligence cause harm. But they didn't go directly to the continent of the Odanes. They first stopped here, on the continent of Bawanga. They took refuge at the far end of the Savannah Desert, building a fortress and hoping that neither Boja nor anyone else would ever find them there. 5,000 years of history. Master Xehanort. I'm trying not to sound so sinister. Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts. I'm not gonna explain who that is. Play Kingdom Hearts if you want to know that. How far into the game is this? I feel like we're getting very close to the end. But the Wangas from the north also looked for a better land after their exile. Many groups of people have come to this continent. Oh, so that's what the Wangas were trying to do. Nasser suggested a peaceful cohabitation, but the Wangas were blinded by their hatred for Ukungudamu. We're past the 30-hour point, by the way, so I think we're 33 hours into the game. The young Kori-Odan defended his people almost entirely on his own. He had to leave Boja with few soldiers. Oh. The Hekimas created powerful barriers to protect the fortress from the assaults of the Wanga troops. Oh, so that's why there's a big barrier at that area, in that place. The something, what was it? Rojo. I'll have to look. I'll remember it as soon as I get back to the main plot. Elanga Rojo, or anyway. But the attacks were constantly increasing and regularly put the fortress under siege. The Hekimas developed a powerful artifact to rival them, Umoja Nafsi, a weapon able to stop all conflicts without any casualties. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Umoja Nafsi allows a person... Rurapente, no. Anyway. Umoja Nafsi allows a person with the key of the veil to intensify their Aurion and fully spread their vision of the world in the global Aurion. Ah, so that's why the two powers want this power, because you can modify the global Aurion from here. If one changes the existential particles, he changes the vibrations and thoughts of the human spirit. It's a system of perfect control. My gosh, that's insane amount of power. That's better than new. We had to drop 2 before everyone became too scared to use it again. Yeah, I guess so. I guess this is a weapon that does not kill. The key of the veil would be Urithi, the spear of the king of Zama, a weapon forged in the era of Ukungudamu. A weapon that caused the deaths of so many that its Aurionite bears the weight of blood. Oh wow, so this is a weapon used to kill many people. So that is the dark history of Urithi, the weapon that Enzo uses. Umoja Nafsi was created to allow Nasser Kori-Odan to impose his ideal for the global Aurion. Urithi is the activating key for the mechanism. Oh, so no one can use this because only Enzo can do anything with it, can do something with it. No wonder Narba was never able to use it, because nobody knows that in order to use this power, you need Enzo's weapon. Huh. Looks like we have more control than we thought. Anyway. Nasser tried his new power on the horde of Bawangas that attacked him. What happened was surprising. The entire army of brutes suddenly lost their desire to fight. A collective realization took over their camps. When they moved into the camps of the pacified enemies, pacified, they didn't spell this right, Nasser and the Hekimas found some unexpected consequences. The Bawanga spirits weren't prepared to be awakened. Their vision of the world had changed, but not the mass of negative emotions in their hearts. Oh, shoot. Most of them almost sunk into a state of madness. Oh, shoot. Umoja Nafsi, a system to hypnotize the planet. The consequences would be madness. The Nega Aurians? I don't know. The Moja Nafsi artifact doesn't hypnotize. It awakens. It's very different. Nasser transmitted his entire thinking model to the spirits of the enemies. It is this gap between their new knowledge and their personal experience that troubled them. Oh. In a way, it's more like you become privy to information, but your own personal experience doesn't validate it. So it's like you have this disconnect. Your mind is just disconnected. So no wonder people couldn't handle it. It's more like, wait, is this true? I don't get it. Basically. We're not sure we understand, Great Griot. Imagine being a gazelle, which is suddenly given the knowledge of a lion. What would you think of yourself? How would you see the savannah around you? How would you see your life as a herbivore? Understand that having specific knowledge with the wrong past experiences is a curse. Those who live in the dark for a long time become blind if they are exposed to light too fast. The veil is not only based on intelligence, but also on our emotions and how we manage them. Nasser and his Hekimas realized this and deactivated Umoja Nafsi. They abandoned their fortress and called it Kajuta Rojo, the shame of the mind. We came close to Nuclear War 64. Right, everyone's too afraid to use ultimate power. For referring to nuclear weapons, but in this case it seems like they used ultimate power, but it came with at a price. Apparently, it is not the panacea to solve the world's problems, right? Nasser meditated on his actions for days in the desert. He wondered how to protect his people from any retaliation for Ukungu Damu. He decided to go with the Hekimas to the other end of the world to create a city that would serve as a model for the world to come. Thus, Sama was born. Some members of Nasser's group stayed to help the pacified Wangas overcome their trauma. After many years, they would become a nomadic tribe of Bawangas who dedicated their lives to the understanding of the Aurion. You can't understand this history? Well, I told you, it requires your English skills would have to be a bit higher too. It's not easy even for me to understand it. Well, anyway, Illusion Queen, the short answer is that you can't just give someone, you're passing an experience directly to someone without giving them a chance to process it. Is basically, it's a huge disconnect between like an experience someone else has had and your own personal experience. So because of that disconnect, it makes people, it's like you can't process the information, and so your mind just tears itself apart. Let's just make, that's the simplest way to explain it. It's like basically if a wise man were to give all his full knowledge to, let me think, how do I say it? A wise man giving an 80-year-old giving his full knowledge to some kid who has never some 10-year-old who has never gone through what he has gone through before. And the huge disconnect between like what the 10-year-old experienced and what the knowledge that the 80-year-old gained. Anyway, let me just continue on. No, I don't know about that person. Anyway. Then Dekina came here for the dawn of forgiveness. That made me believe that our people could embrace the world. That we could share our knowledge. But, alas, I was wrong. What happened was Nama's generation had gone back to the violent ways of the Wangas to fix their problems. Ah, I see. Right. Think about it this way, like, if you were like, oh, suddenly I'm like, oh shoot, I get all these flashbacks of memories from a life I never lived. Right, and you're like, I remember being a woman or something like, if it, for myself personally, that would be really, that would be like, whoa, it'd be crazy. Anyway, oh, it looks like Ma Kulu is very disappointed in both Dekina and Nama because they're fighting using the method of violence where they're like, I thought we were supposed to be saving the world, guys. I think that even an old turtle like me can't predict everything. The melody of possibilities changes so. Zama and Bawanga are connected. I now understand why only our Hekimas had a chance to fix Umoja Nafsi. This also explains why Narba hadn't been able to activate it. He needed Urithi. Also, Domendang, don't send me private messages. I can't respond to it. It does not look like a hotel. That's the short answer of it. We must enter Kajuta Rojo at all costs. I think Kajuta Rojo is the last area. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't be. How can we get there, Chief Griot? We must save our Hekimas and go back to Zama. What are you going to do once you are face to face with Umoja Nafsi? We will destroy it one last time. Don't worry. The rest is all like, she's disappointed that they want to, like, she says like, oh, like there was these good people who wanted to bring unity to the world and they were sharing their thoughts. So basically she was describing Dekina and Nama way back when they were young. But she sees now that they're back and they're fighting each other with violence. So